YouTube, Space Kangaroo coming at you with another video, and we're gonna do another Top 10 Tuesday today. And the Majestic Walrus says, this is the same comment for the Fun Fact Friday, he says, top 10 favorite places, and then the rest for the Fun Fact Friday, which I don't need to say because I think you've already heard. And I think you know how to read English, and if you don't know how to read English or understand English, just click away from this video. But then you just didn't understand what I said, but you probably already clicked away anyways. So, but instead of my top 10 favorite places, I'm going to do the top 10 creepiest places on Earth. No, not on Earth, just ones that I found that I thought were very creepy and wanted to share with you guys. Alright, so number 10 is Hoia Basia Forest in Romania. It's a forest, also known as the Bermuda Triangle of Romania, and numerous people have gone missing in it. People have also cited UFOs, and there have been many unexplained electrical phenomena and more in this forest. This forest, it looks very creepy. I watch Ghost Adventures. If you don't, I like it. It's a good show. I saw an episode where they went in here and I heard some weird stories about it, and this place is creepy, and they saw like weird lights and everything. Creepy. Alright, now we're going to move on to number 9, and number 9 is the catacombs in Paris, and there are giant maze of old bodies underneath the city. So basically it's a cemetery located underneath your feet while in Paris. And while walking around, just imagine millions of bodies underneath you. In fact, 6 million bodies will put to rest in the catacombs. And this happens also to be on an episode of Ghost Adventures. And I saw that like many people like to party and stuff down there. It's just a creepy place, and it's illegal to go down there, but you know, they just sneak down and leave little like messages to the police like, we made it down and everything. And it's creepy. Just like, I don't even know why you would want to party down there. You probably get sick, and it's nasty. And if you got lost, you're lost. If you're not getting out if you're lost. You know what I mean? If you're lost, you're lost. You're not getting out. Alright, now we're moving on. Number 8 is the city of Varosha in the island of Cyprus. Now, Varosha was a completely uninhabited resort city on Cyprus's coast. After Turkish invasion, Varosha was quickly evacuated. Today, Varosha stands frozen, displaying exactly how life was in 1974. From a distance, it looks like a bustling resort town, but it's completely dead. Look at the city. It looked like it could have been something really nice. It just looks like unfinished buildings that are being destroyed and some nice little palm trees, because, you know, to make it feel a little better. Because, you know, to plant a palm tree somewhere where everything's better. No, not really, but they're nice. Alright, number 7 has to be a place that is pretty sad in my personal opinion, and it is Mayanak in the country of Uzbekistan. Now, Mayanak was once a busy city port in the Aral Sea. The Soviet Union drained the Aral Sea for irrigation purposes, destroying Mayanak and leaving the remains of a busy port city in the middle of nowhere. Now, in this first photo, you can see this destroyed boat, you know, where the ocean would have been, or the sea. Not the ocean, because it was a sea, yep. It's sad. And then this next photo, you can see the sky is all like, yeah, Mayanak. I mean, look at this photo. It obviously used to be very, you know, everyone went there. It was that cool place. It's the bomb dig a day. And then look at this last photo. That used to be the Aral Sea. You know, it used to have so much water, filled with water. It used to be awesome, the coolest place to be. And then just slowly gone away. Humans just, you know, we're destroying nature on this planet. It's sad, but I don't know how we can stop it. If you know, tell me. We can do it together. Alright, now number 6 is the island of Dolls in Mexico. This place is an uninhabited island in Cochimilco, Mexico. According to a legend, a girl died in the canal surrounding the island, after which dolls began to wash ashore constantly. The island's only inhabitant and caretaker then began paying the dolls that would wash ashore in memory of this little girl. Now, if you knew nothing about this island and you were just happened to be going down the canal that this island was located on, and you just like going for a nice canoe. Hey, canoe rhyme. Wow, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Oh, yeah. And you just, you know, if you're canoeing, and then you look to just say to your right, and you're like, oh, there's a doll. Must have been some little girls, and she just left it on the island. And then you look up, and you're like, whoa, that's a lot of dolls. That place is just creepy, especially at night. That place, I don't know how that lady lived there. Alright, now number 5 is Pripyat. A city of nearly 50,000 was abandoned after the nearby Chernobyl nuclear disaster in 1986. Due to radiation, it has been left untouched ever since the incident, and it will stay that way for many years into the future. Nature has taken over the place ever since. This place, it looked like it was so much fun. I mean, look at the Ferris wheel. I mean, who doesn't like Ferris wheels? Actually, a lot of people don't like Ferris wheels. So you go up in them, and sometimes they'll shake, and you top, and you stop, and it's scary for some people. It's not like, I've never cried in the top one, only because I only really remember one time I was on a Ferris wheel. It was in New Hampshire. New Hampshire's a nice place. And, I mean, look at the bumper cars. No line for the bumper cars. There's always a line for the bumper cars. Literally, why would you not? I would just go there, turn on the electricity, bumper car in it all day. Bumper cars are the coolest thing to do. If you don't bumper car, you don't life. Bumper cars are love. Bumper cars are life, if you know what I mean. Alright, number 4 is the Willard Asylum for the Chronic Insane. It was built in 1869 and closed in 1995, housing 4,000 patients at its peak. More than half of the 50,000 patients who called the Willard Asylum their home died within its walls. By its closure, most patients were eventually integrated back into society, but in the early days, people didn't leave unless it was in a box. Now, from the outside, this place already looks creepy just from the outside. It's like one of those old places where you walk inside, the boards are creaking, you crack, you fall down to the floor, you die, and you're not found for another 50 years when people decide to just enter for no apparent reason. And look at the morgue. The morgue just doesn't look like a fun place. I mean, just look at those glasses. They were put on that table upside down. That automatically means this place is creepy. I mean, if who puts their glasses upside down? Only creepy people. When you take off your glasses, you put them, normal. You don't lay them down like that. No way. I mean, look at the wall and those lights. Just some creepy lights. Yeah, it just didn't look like a nice place to be. Not where I would want to go. Now, moving on. Now, number 3 is Six Flags Jazzland. This place was destroyed during Hurricane Katrina and has been abandoned ever since. Several of the rides still stand, and several companies have planned to develop the park, but until it remains the perfect setting for a horror movie. Yeah, this place was really a cool zone, if you know. Imagine, walking up, nice, dandy day, you see this place, you're like, whoa, let's go in. And you're like, oh, this is the coolest place ever, and then Slender Man just comes out of one of the rides and takes you home with him. Because, I mean, that does kind of look like the place Slender Man would stay. I mean, really, I'm not lying to you. Doesn't it? It does, trust me. You know. Alright, now moving on. Now, number 2 is Hotel del Salto. It was built in 1928 for wealthy tourists visiting the nearby Tequendama Falls. When the waterfall is contaminated and visitors lost interest, leading the hotel's abandonment. Now, this place already looks creepy just because of the fog, and it's all overgrown and stuff, and just like you go inside and it's all boring, and it's just one of those places for old people. And then just look at this hotel room. Look at the TV. It's like it was a standard definition TV, not even high definition. I can see why people left. I mean, when you walk in, you see that TV, you just automatically turn around and like your family's all like, "Why did you turn around, honey? The TV isn't high definition or big at all." And they're like, "Whoa, do they have like enough? Like, do they even have free internet or like internet at all?" And the dad's like, "No," and it's just automatically you leave. Nope, you leave. So obviously, if a hotel doesn't have internet and good television, gone. I mean, who lets plants grow to the ground in the hotel? Those people are so lazy. All right, now number 1 is Hashima Island, and in the past it was a rich coal island with over 5,000 miners once living on the island. When petrol replaced coal as Japan's main source of fuel, the settlement was left abandoned. Now the island is left to rot. Now, I don't understand, like, why when you leave an island, I mean, not just an island, but like any place, and, you leave it, I don't think they throw all the wood on the floor like that. I want to know how it like just gets in these huge piles of, stuff. Like, who does that? If anyone does do that, I want to know who or how, or just magically happens. But that's it for the video. That's it for this Top 10 Tuesday. Now, in the comment section below, you know what to leave. Leave what you want for the next Top 10 Tuesday. It can be about me, or it can be something like this that's also nice and exciting and cool. So, this is the Space Kangaroo signing out, and have a fantastic day.